Hey yo, what's good? It's your favorite Straw Hat Nico, sharing my thoughts on the series My Hero Academia. I love it. It keeps getting better and better and better. And y'all know one thing I really love about a series. It needs to make sure every character has some type of purpose. You don't just see a character and wonder, why are they there? Then, you see their powers and it's like, oh, so that's who that person is. Why did it take so long? At least in this series, you've seen the pattern. If you hear their name, you're going to find out that their name is tied to their quirk. Look at Overhaul, for example. Look at All Might, for example. Look at anyone like Kachan, even Shoto. You feel me? That's why I love this series so much. Everything just makes sense and flows together. So imagine anyone else besides Midoriya being the main character. It still would work with this series. It'd be a little different, but it'd still be fun to enjoy. So I would love to see maybe one of these days, maybe an OVA showing us, okay, here is how the first day or even one day or even one arc looked like to one character. I would love that, but if it doesn't happen, it's all good in the hood. What I really want to see happen is I want to see more of the Invisible Girl and understand what exactly is her quirk. We do know what it is, but it doesn't add up. So, okay, how is she invisible all the time? How does she know where she's going? There has to be some drawback to her quirk, and how does she have the ability to have active all the time? And was she the one that led to the villains coming to the actual school the first time? I need answers, Sway, but it's all good in the hood. My favorite hero, hands down, has to be Mina. I love her personality, her quirk, and I love seeing her. I want to understand more about her and see her backstory whenever we get that. Because knowing that she was tied to the Red Riot situation, I mean the character, bro, you feel me? That was a major key alert. Never once I've seen in My Hero Academia a backstory and say, man, I don't care about it. All I'm like, yo, that's pretty interesting. That makes a lot of sense. And I love how this mangaka knows how to balance all these characters. It doesn't feel like one character gets all the shine, everyone else just fodder or just there to be there. Now I don't understand the situation. They are young, so it makes a lot of sense how they reacted to villains the first time and every last time we've seen so far. But you can see the progression. I felt like training arcs make a lot of sense in this series. They are heroes, and we did learn the way quirks work. As you get older, they become more and more developed. And the more you use them, the more you get to make them more efficient. But the thing is, it comes down to your own personal stamina and knowing the drawbacks and how to counteract it. Because remember, problem with Deku's current quirk, yes, it's powerful, but the thing is, he has to master it in a way where it's not a strain on his body. Also, problem I don't really like about Deku, but it's not really a problem, it's just his personality. I get it. He never had powers. Everyone else he knows had powers. So it makes sense a lot of the choices he made. But think about it. For his homies, he almost broke his entire limbs. It made sense why he did it. But I truly felt like, was there another way to do it? Did he have no choice? But hey, at least he has full cowl and he's learning how to master power. And this current arc in the manga, bruh, it's showing me why I like the series so much. I think the whole purpose of My Hero Academia is showing us that, okay, what makes someone a villain? What makes someone a hero? Because in most series, the way I see it, they make it seem like heroes supposed to be these shiny, beautiful trophies that everyone wants to be like. But we never really see the struggle of being a hero in most series, like the actual progression and progress you gotta make to be one. It does it for me. Now, yes, the villains do some crazy stuff. But if you notice, it does make sense the way it turns out. We know for sure not everyone's going to be a villain, but there are certain factors that lead into becoming a villain, especially in this series. Normally it seems like a bad backstory or something in their life made them say, hey, I want to do good. I want to see my justice be the main justice. Look at Stain, for example. He has a valid reason to be a villain. He's like current heroes and think they're no better than actual villains. So he's trying to kill off the current heroes. He's trying to kill off the current version of heroes he sees and make more of them like All Might. That makes a lot of sense because what he was saying to Midoriya and his friends made a lot of sense. He was saying, look, y'all say you're heroes, but how's it making you better than me for just doing something for vengeance? Huh? Because I understand why Ida was hurt, but going after Stain because he hurt your brother and almost killed him wasn't the smartest choice to make. But in the heat of the moment, I understood his mindset, his train of thought. I feel like this shows so much. The motivations for the villains, it just seems like they don't see themselves as villains all the time. More likely, they're thinking, people are already bad. Why don't we just show them that, look, there's levels to the game. So instead of just saying, let's hide the evil within us, the bad within us, why don't we just embrace it? And that's why I think all the villains so far, I can't really say they're truly like bad just to be bad. There's valid reasons. I want to say they're more like chaotically evil. You feel me? Or they remind me a little bit of Akanu from One Piece. He's doing what he thinks is the best course of action. Yes, it doesn't seem right, but he still does it because that's what matters to him. If you also notice in this series, all the fights had high stakes, but the high stakes, it felt reasonable. The villains don't want to lose because they don't want heroes to be the only thing in the world. The heroes don't want to lose to villains, especially the children in class 1A, because they know if they can't beat villains, they can never achieve their dreams and be real heroes. They had to fight villains, but they didn't know villains would be this bad, or how far villains would go to achieve their goals. You notice in almost all of the interactions between the heroes and villains, it always feels like it's just a difference in opinion that led to all these skirmishes, all these fights. Because for example, do y'all think Overhaul is really a bad person? I mean, I want to say yes, but no at the same time. Because think about it. Yes, he does some stupid stuff and some bad things, but we really don't know his overall objective, like what made him go down this pathway. But then again, we do see, I think it's going to change how we view Overhaul and his whole organization. And he seems like, okay, he does bad things, but no one died yet. Yes, he's a villain, but what makes him a real villain? That's what I'm trying to understand. I like about this series so much. I feel like the character in there for everyone, and there's just more to meets the eye. The villains and the heroes easily could be swapped in any circumstances. If you just look at it, I want to see everyone's perspective, maybe an OVA or something, so we can say, oh, that person became a villain for that reason. Makes sense. So when Mina was going through her struggle, this is what she saw that inspired her to become a hero and go to the school she currently goes to. Oh, Ka-chan is this way because it's his childhood, it's how he saw things at the time, and this made him feel like he's MVP. His way he was told, his way actually happened, that's his story. They can totally do it. But so far, I want to see really just give more shine to the fodder characters you don't really see all the time. I want to understand the Invisible Girl, like what exactly makes her special. Why was she a character in the show in the first place? She's just there to be there, or she have a real purpose? Is she actually a traitor? I need answers, bruh. For real, for real. Another thing I want to see is I want to see the results of all the other kids' training during all the arcs that we've seen so far. I feel like the way quirks work, there has to be more to them. Yes, we know they develop as you get older, and you just gotta master your way of it. But I'm wondering, how can I have more people like Shoto, where it's like their power is a mix of their parents, or even Ka-chan? I need more, bruh. I want more. Can't wait to see more. Don't know what to expect going forward, but I do know by this series, whoever becomes number one hero, it's gonna be a crazy journey. Whoever's number two, cannot wait. But I'm along for the ride, and I can't wait to see what it has in store for us. I do want to see more dynamics. I do want to see a little bit of villain's backstory, understand what made him a villain in the first place, all that good stuff. But as they say, good things happen to those that wait. So enough from you guys. What do you like about My Hero Academia? What don't you like? And what do you expect the series to be like towards the ending, or what you want to see happen next and why? Tell me in the comment section below. Because look, I said everything I wanted to say. So do your boy a favor. King Kong gun the like button. Subscribe today to join my Straw Hat fleet and help me expand. So if you want to help me expand, just share your videos from me, and it means a lot to me. I appreciate it. Check out my playlist for more videos like this. If you want to back me financially, I got a Patreon. But hey, only do it if you want to. I ain't gonna force y'all to do nothing y'all don't want to do. Turn my notification bell on so you never miss a video the second it drops. And hey, that's all I gotta say. Thank y'all so much for watching. I can say so much more, but my crew needs me.